Join me as I dive into the world of Lenacapavir and see if it really lives up to the hype as the expensive miracle cure for HIV. Lenacapavir is making waves in the medical community as a new treatment for HIV, and it's not hard to see why. This innovative drug has a unique mechanism that's got experts excited about its potential to change the lives of those affected by the virus. When it comes to HIV treatment, we're still facing some major challenges. One of the biggest hurdles is the cost, and I'm not just talking about the financial burden. The emotional toll of living with HIV can be just as heavy, and it's often exacerbated by the stigma that still surrounds this disease. We've got people struggling to access treatment due to lack of resources, and others who are hesitant to seek help because of the fear of being judged or ostracized. The sad truth is that many people around the world are still dying from HIV-related illnesses, simply because they can't get their hands on the medication they need. And even for those who do have access to treatment, it's often a long and difficult journey. The side effects can be brutal, and the regimens can be confusing and overwhelming. Despite all this, there's still a sense of hope in the air, and it's thanks in large part to advances like Lenacapavir. But before we get too caught up in the excitement, let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. We need to ask ourselves, is this new treatment really worth the cost, both financially and emotionally? So, how does Lenacapavir work, exactly? The science behind it is actually pretty fascinating. Essentially, it's a capsid inhibitor that prevents the virus from replicating. In the clinical trial results, they're nothing short of impressive. We're talking about a 90% reduction in viral load, with minimal side effects to boot. But what really sets Lenacapavir apart from existing treatments is its unique mechanism. It's the first of its kind to target the capsid protein, and that's what makes it so effective. The question is, of course, whether that effectiveness is worth the hefty price tag. When it comes to Lenacapavir, the elephant in the room is undoubtedly the cost. We're talking about a treatment that could potentially add tens of thousands of dollars to the annual cost of care for a single patient. And that's a tough pill to swallow, especially considering the already strained healthcare systems we're dealing with. So, is Lenacapavir really a miracle cure? Well, that depends on who you ask. The experts will tell you that it's a game changer, but they'll also admit that it's not a silver bullet. Patients who have been on the treatment will tell you that it's been life-changing, but they'll also tell you about the stress of navigating the costs. The truth is, Lenacapavir is a complex issue, and it's hard to pin it down as a straightforward miracle cure. But what we do know is that it's a step in the right direction, and that's worth exploring further. In conclusion, Lenacapavir is a treatment that's definitely worth talking about, but it's not without its challenges. It's a delicate balance between cost and effectiveness, and it's a conversation we need to keep having. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. If you want to learn more about healthcare innovations and treatments, be sure to check out my other videos.